For the whole holiday, call up like gift pants and sleigh. Whether you're cold there for him or warm in a yard, power the station, the lock on me down. You not drop like snowflake. From a Christmas or radio, a power the first pick.
Here comes Power 9, here comes Power 9, here comes Power 95. It's the spirit of the season, this is Christmas time. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Fill your hearts with Christmas cheer, 95's gonna make it right.
Power 95, the spirit of the season. The views expressed in the following program aren't necessarily those of Power 95. Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited and Beacon Insurance.
When you get to a certain age, different things drive you. Like the anticipation of a new adventure, the comfort of having friends who've become family, or just enjoying that journey to the next destination. At Beacon, we've given our 50-plus drivers more value and greater convenience with hassle-free sign-up, flexible payment plans, and free benefits. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com for a quote today. And let us help you keep doing what drives you.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Merry Christmas to you and yours from Power 95.1, the spirit of the season.
Back at it again. Good morning, everybody. Should have gotten a day off today, I swear. Man. It's like they're of the same. Anyways, we're up and running one more time. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the show. I hope everyone had themselves a good night, and so far you're having a good morning. Good morning to all the folks in the room, those of you listening via radio or you're listening on online. Definitely gotta say good morning to those of you on YouTube. If you are listening on 95.1, 95.3, or of course you're listening via our website, thank you so much for being here. And for those of you already in the room, come on in. Let's get the show on the road. Good morning, Shante. Thank you so much, as always, for doing the roll call. And let me do this before we do anything else. I mean, like today of all days, why would we have these two people who literally know the marriage and the parish, their birthday on the same day? So much so today is Little Jello birthday as well. Little Jello can't even get a little shine because everywhere I turn is a Kizzy and a Jackie. How much hours left in the day? How much hours we got still? It's what, 11:05? Man. A lot of hours to go. Can't wait for it to be over. Yo, it's not even me and I'm tired. I swear the very first thing as I opened my eyes, gave thanks for my little day, went on Mark's and Beyonce's internet, and it's just Jackie and Kizzy everywhere. Like, jeez. Anyways, happy birthday, ladies. Happy birthday. Who's older? Okay, so let me go with the older one first. Happy birthday, Kizzy. Hope you have yourself not hope, you are going to have yourself an amazing day, because to know Kizzy is just like, Kizzy is just this ball of energy. I don't know how she does it, where she gets the energy from, but she's like the Energizer bunny that just keeps on going and going and going and going. Want something done? Call Kizzy. You want something, want to know something? Call Kizzy. Sometimes I swear Kizzy works in the media. And I'm the one who's supposedly in the media, and half of the things that's, making the wrongs, I don't even know. And I'll hit Kizzy up. I'm like, I just saw so-and-so. What's going on with that? And Kizzy will give you a date. She'll give you videos. She'll give you pictures, everything. So you're left with a full story, and you don't have to wonder what's going on. I swear she's like Grenada's BBC or Grenada's CNN. Or you check her stories. Kizzy knows everybody and knows everything that's happening. Video circulating, call Kizzy. Jackie not too far from Kizzy as well. Because for somebody who don't live here, there are times I've had to hit her up to ask her, well, what's going on with so and so? I trust and believe I get the same treatment times two. Videos, pictures, emails, date of birth, just about everything you need if you're looking for a story. And anyways, they're amazing people. Just want to take time out to say happy birthday to them. And I hope you guys will join me in wishing them the very best in their new season. And all the best with this chapter. Hope it brings you all your heart desires. And continue to, just be the amazing, outgoing, bubbling personality that you guys are. And just want to wish you all the best, all the very best for your new cycle, your new season on this November 21st. Little Jello, boy, rough. But happy birthday to you as well, Little Jello. Hope you're going to have a good one as well. Pick up yourself on the earth strong and more life, just go out and continue to, as I think it's like a Scorpio thing, because all of them that I know have that sort of personality. Little Jello is always smiling and always, energetic and all of that. So I guess it's their thing. See, happy birthday, bro. Yeah, man. Also want to say happy birthday to Lion Paw Andrew. Is also celebrating. Rain Theodore, happy birthday to you. Teflon, DJ Teflon, happy birthday to you. And Dahlia Joseph, happy birthday to you. So shout out to all the folks celebrating today. So yesterday, guys, y'all need to remind me that there was something that I needed to talk about. Y'all just made this whole Cassie and Didi thing just went, and nobody even reminded me yesterday that that's what's making that's what's making the rounds, to touch it a little bit. And when I came off air, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to talk about this. But we will this morning. Who's here? Good morning, Val. Morning, GS. Morning, Shauna. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Sonia. Good morning, Val. Good morning, Rita. Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa. Yeah. What's the name of the place? Zilul or whatever. They're on the money when it comes to. Chantel, how are you? How are you, Chantel? Hope all is well. Jenalyn, good morning. Good morning, Christelle. Good morning, Rachel Samuel. Who else is here? Melamix. What up, bro? You good? Not here, right? Put fire ahead. Gary, morning. What are you doing on top of the hill? Moisha, good morning. Giaz, good morning. Dwight, well, thank God for Kizzy and Jackie birthday that it made you make an appearance in the room today. Maureen, good morning. Hi, Michelle, morning. Val and everybody that's here with us, good morning. Welcome to the show. Good morning, Julianne. Listra Griffith, good morning. Your wedding is next year? I thought you had the man done, so are you... Anyways, figure it out. Morning, Akeem. Morning, Michelle. Charles, how are you? Good morning, Sassy. I hope I got it right. Good morning. Alana, good morning. Hope everybody's doing to the cool. Your boss listening today? Morning, Kenita. So the whole story with Mia Man Kadona get how much gifts. Wow. Morning, Nikisha, Alan. Wow, Jackie. All right, miss. You're 33 years and counting. You're big enough to do whatever you want. You're of age. Morning, Rajesh. Morning, Empress J. Grant. So, what are your thoughts on this whole Cassie? I have so much conflicting emotions where that is concerned. And, sometimes when things like that happen, we're quick to always, we always quick to attack the woman. And the man gets a pass. But they always say there's no smoke without fire. And you know, it can go both ways, because I was listening to our entertainment news yesterday, and according to the lawyer of Diddy, him agreeing to pay her is not an admission of guilt. They say sometimes it costs them cheaper to just get it out of the way if they were to go to court, and it will take years and a lot of money and all sorts of things. But a lot of folks are, what you're not getting is that it's not, it's a civil, it was a civil case and not a criminal one, because a lot of people think it was saying, oh, why didn't she go through with it so he can go to jail? It was not a criminal offense. It was not a criminal suit. It was a civil suit, which meant from jump it was about money. If it was a criminal thing, it's a different story. Then goes to trial, it could be prosecuted or whatever the case might be. But it was always about money. So I'm not sure why people are acting surprised that she got paid for however amount. It wasn't disclosed how much she got, but it seemed to be a nice piece of change. It was never, listen, people deal with their stress and deal with their traumas, and some are saying, oh, well, hey, for those of us saying that we broke, I would rather have cry on a nice, comfortable pillow in Dubai or somewhere on a nice 1,000+ count sheet or silk sheets, wherever. Because even if he goes to jail, right? If it was that kind of case and he goes to jail, you still have to deal with your trauma. So you make people literally have to pay so you can get your counseling, you can go through your healing, but that you can do so in some measure of comfort. He goes to jail, you're still broke. And you still have to deal with it. With him being incarcerated, you still have to deal with it. So it's like you can't win either way. At the end of the day, that's what works for her. That's what works for her, you know? Say Cassie has been there. It's not like she just got up this morning and decided, let me just hit Diddy up for some money. Let me just shake Diddy down for some money. I'm sure the lady had enough information that the young man did not want. I see him. Wait, hey, morning. Hey, come a big friend in the room, yes? Mr. Latouche, good morning. How are thou? How is the weather? I didn't even see you up there, Monje. Morning, Claude Orgo. Friend, I'm coming back. You'll meet the season, you know. We have food to cook. What going on with you? Like you get nice. Anyways, bro, pick up yourself. Claude Latouche. I ain't see Crony. Where the other one? Well, I ain't see Debbie. Annie, can't even see you up there, sir. Morning, Doobie. I ain't see Michael Jackai Jackson. Good morning. How's Texas? So yeah, we tend to vilify, you know, women and talk about how long and why didn't he do that before. Be that as it may. Like I said, people deal with things on their own timing. Some might, you never know. She probably had NDAs. She probably could not have disclosed anything. She probably could not have said anything. And I know people were looking to string him up like R. Kelly. But the evil or whatever you do, it always follows you. It could be years. Karma catches up with us in ways we never imagined. So it might sometimes seem like we could get away doing things to people for the longest while, but it shows up when we least expect it to. So you probably thought, you know, she moved on, she got married, she family, so okay, enough of her. Let me just move on with my life with what's her name? Young Miami, what's her name? Whatever. Move on with her, and you know, life continues. But when you do stuff to people, you never know when they're gonna hit you. So that's why you always gotta try and live a life where you don't have anything to haunt you later on down the road. And listen, we look at these people and we look up to celebrities as if they're the closest thing to Jesus, like they're, you know, sin-free. Like, you have no idea what these people do with behind closed doors, especially where they have money that they could never even spend in this lifetime. They think that money is like the perfect protection. It will protect them all their lives. Hello, look at Robert. Kelly. Look at Robert. People think that money could protect you all, but you're at the end of the day, you're human as well. And as much as you think you can get away when you have money, it don't work that way all the time. Mr. Ray, good morning, Salvan. We currying goat today, or we eating shrimp and lobster today? A lot of people deal with, repressed memories. And like I said, if some money is her way of making him pay, so she can at least live in some form of comfort and at least be able to get therapy or whatever the case might be, pay for top-notch therapy, by all means. She earned her keep. So it's not me or anybody's right to tell another person how to deal with their situation, what they should do, or why didn't you press criminal charges against him, or why didn't you do this, or why didn't you do that. That is her way of dealing with it. Someone says Diddy has a dark cloud over him. No, for real. We look at celebrities as people who are, like I said, closest to Jesus. It's like they do no wrong. They're like on this pedestal that we put them on, and we forget that they are human, just like any one of us. The only difference is the money and their lifestyles. But they're human. They're prone to making jacked up decisions. And based on them having that money, it can cover up, it can pay off, it can do a lot of things to wouldn't show up their mistakes in the public. But that does not mean that they're above the law. That does not mean that they don't do, you and Jackie gonna unwind and dine tonight? Papa, enjoy. So when you're inside with the bigger boys, you gotta keep in track or else they get rid of you. Because there are other people as well saying that he has a dark side to him that they've seen, and there are people willing to testify if it came to that, the things that they saw where she was concerned and he was concerned. Ermaine, good morning. So they're very, 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 very shady. So this is something about Diddy never sit well with me since in Puffy days. And all the different name changes and all the different characters. And listen, at the end of the day, that's what worked for the lady. So who am I to say, she shoulda, coulda, woulda, she's right, wrong, or whatever the case might be. That was like the fastest, 50 Cent is like so petty. I think 50 Cent is one of the most pettiest celebrity there is. He's just petty. 50 is just... That was one of the fastest. Because I was thinking, okay, a lot of people talking about it didn't read. If y'all go on Twitter, I'm not sure if it's still there, but the charges, the accusations and everything, if y'all want to read some of the things, y'all need to go on Twitter. She posted it. Or not Twitter, on X, formerly Twitter. She posted it, and you see, that's a problem with people. People don't read. If you want to go through the allegations that are contained in those in those papers, there are allegations of him like literally prostituting her. I'm like, are you with a man and you're allowing a man to? But that's another story. But they say dude would have other men sleep with her, and he's sitting there looking on and giving directions and playing with himself and all sorts of nonsense. I'm like, when people have money, it's like they have all sorts of different vices that are not like the more they have, the crazier the vices are. Like, how do you have a woman that you respect and you're seeing them in so many pictures and they're all lovey-dovey and behind closed doors and in the dark, you're having other men sleeping with somebody you're with? And as a woman, how do you even allow a man to make you, a grown woman, make you sleep with another man while they look on, or sleep with other men? Dude with flying men with yo, Diddy and them nasty with flying men. Salvan, she get all that money and more, because trust and believe, if she didn't get all that money, they would not that we would continue to have this conversation. The lady probably get more money than she even wanted, because based on some of the things that I'm seeing, that's not something Diddy want out there. Diddy don't want to be R. Kelly part 2. So he will not want those things to see the light of day, to go to a court and have his life flash before him, and to have all his chapters read out loud in a court, plus other people testifying to, or witnesses to seeing things that that he did. Marlene says, I read all 35 pages. You see? Weren't you shocked? Like literally your mouth was like throughout reading all those things? Listen, if she published that book, she would probably make more money than what he paid her. That is a Lifetime movie. That is Jerry Springer. It's Pornhub. It's so many things packed in that story. It's crazy. If you watch it, y'all need to seriously go read some of those things. Hey, Nikisha says the dollars will not make her happy. You think? People who don't have money, when we don't have money, we say don't make us happy. But when you have it, trust me. I don't know about you, but when I'm broke, I'm very unhappy. When I have money in my hand, listen, I couldn't care if tomorrow fell on a Thursday. As much as people don't play money, money could be make you very happy. Whether it's short-lived or long-lived, nobody never happy to broke. You feel when you're broke and you can't pay your bill and you're feeling to eat piece of steak today, or you're feeling to eat even something like some stewed chicken and you have to watch the chicken in the supermarket and pass straight. That is what makes me upset and unhappy. Being able to buy it and cook it and sit down and eat your stewed chicken with some jasmine rice makes me happy. So imagine having all that money. It ain't gonna make me cry either. Like I said, let me cry in a nice vehicle. Let me cry on a nice bed with silk sheets and pillowcases. Let me wipe my face with the best paper towel. It's gonna contribute. Broke people are not happy. Rich people aren't happy either, but there's a middle ground. At least it can help make life easier. Happiness is an inside job, but trust me, money makes it make you happy as well. It contributes to your happiness. It's not all, because you can have all the money in the world and still have problems, mental problems. You don't know how to deal with it, and you may be able to get everything your heart desires, but you're just not fulfilled. But that is something you have to take care of, from a mental point, from getting the therapy, getting counseling, whatever the case might be. But for the most part, Lisa says money makes me very happy. If it doesn't make you happy, send it to me. Hey. So money gives you access, Terry says. Man, need to speak out to we know that Diddy feel sweet. No, for real. It doesn't. The people with money are the biggest manipulators. He uses controlling and harmful behaviors to avoid responsibility. Conceal his true intentions. He knew what he was doing from the get-go. Morning, Brands. Men and women are starting to come out about Diddy's underworld. I'm telling you, I saw somebody who worked with him. And I think, Brands, the reason being a lot of them can't speak out directly. They probably signed these NDAs, so they can't say much. But there was, I think it was his assistant or something like that. She made a very veiled post on social media. I think the Shade Room had it. And if you read between the lines, she basically was saying, nothing goes unpaid. So I think at some point, because that's how we started with R. Kelly. After a while, all it takes is somebody opening that Pandora's box. And before you know it, people will be popping up from all over to give their 2 cents about it. Or to give their especially when they see Cassie getting big payoff. Listen, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. When I listened to Kimora Lee's story as well with what's his face and what she went through. Hello. We ought not to be fooled by the glitter and lights and the money and the flashy cars. Because these people, I'm telling you, it's not as Russell Simmons. When I look at her story, and not so long ago, even their children came out against him, talking about how abusive he was verbally and otherwise. And they don't even have that kind of relationship with him because he can be very, very, very abusive. We tend to look up at celebrities and think, like I said, they're perfect, but they're not. But as I was saying, in regards to say the dollars can bring back her dignity, at this point, I think at this point she doesn't even care about that. Because like I said, she was there, and parts of the thing also reference being drugged, given drugs to sleep with these to have sex with these men while he sat there and looked, being drugged up. He should be paying it for the rest of her life. Whatever she got could never be enough for putting somebody through that. Never. Imagine having to go through something like that. I don't know. It is sick. Like I said, the problem is a lot of people don't Astrid, morning, Jennifer. Morning. A lot of people don't read these things. We just, look at the little two-liners that, Shade Room and other people would give, and, we just run with the headlines. But if you were to go read and see some of the, and actually process some of the things she's saying that she went through under this man, it really, really, removes the shade over your eyes, So did she lose her dignity? Doesn't look so to me. Doesn't look so to me either. Doesn't look so to me either. Because you always wonder why there's so many people. Why his twin, the mother of what's her name was Kim. What's her name that died? J-Lo. Who else ran? There's always something. These people hide behind money. They hide behind money, and like I said, something like that, especially where they started with R. Kelly. If for a matter of time, they're gonna shake down everybody. So at some point, we're gonna hear, according to my friend, watch this space. We're gonna hear more women, men, whoever coming out and speaking up. Money is a huge motivator, especially when they see how quickly homeboy run the bread for Cassie. 24 hours. So like 50 Cent said, I think I saw Annie posted as well. If somebody send you a picture of Cassie and Didi in it, that means run their money. Same time, one time, same time. No waste, no time. Run their money. That was the fastest I've seen something settled. Like, I was just like, okay, boy, lean back, get a drink. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see what else is gonna come to the forefront. And got up the next day and saw headlines. Cassie thanking people for their love and support, and Didi responding, wishing her and her family all the best. In less than 24 hours. Jay-Z saw therapy. He saw therapy. Yeah, I think Kim Porter was her name. Yeah, so it's never, I don't know why we always tend to want to tell people how to deal with their traumas or deal with their whatever they went through and what timing they should deal with it in. It's not you. People deal with things differently. We don't know her reasons why she stayed so long. We don't know what was going on in her head. We don't know what she was dealing with. But it's always, and sometimes it bothers me because when you look at these comments, you can understand men feeling a type of way because they're looking out for their bro. But when you see women, actually, Didi don't want us. So when I'm going through these comments and I'm seeing women like they know Didi and like them and Didi's like this, and they went to school with Didi and they know Didi so well, and they hang out in the same club, and Didi don't want y'all. So I'm seeing women there attacking this girl, calling her the worst kind of names. And her husband is broke, so she's doing this for money. And I'm like, regardless, it was never a criminal suit, it was a civil suit, so it was money from the jump. Going so far talking about the husband isn't doing too badly at all either. Look at the man's net worth. He's also in the millions. He's not like broke, like working for $2,000 a month. So whatever motivated her to do it, you just have to respect people's decision. When you see going on these different social media sites, and you're seeing so many women, just attacking this young lady and going after her, and it's like for what? We don't know. Most we can do is wish people well, wish her healing. We always automatically assume somebody's lying because the person is a celebrity or I like that person. That does not make the person exempt from making mistakes. That does not make the person perfect. And it's something we always do. Every time a woman comes out and accuses somebody of either rape or abuse or whatever, it's always, let's attack her. Or it's always, why you wait so long? Listen, he's still in therapy. Okay. Beb says, I'm trying to remember who have money and looked at me wrong so I could get a payout. Listen, Cassie was not the one. Diddy knew she had an upper hand on him, so he was not about to mess around and find out. There are some chapters in there Diddy did not want to be read out loud. And Cassie been around him for a minute, so she knows she has the tea. And I ain't even put a little dent in Diddy wallet. No, for real, I ain't even put a little dent in him. The guys come from nothing to something, who grew up in broken homes, no father, sometimes no mother, so the little money they're making get to them, and they have releasing all sort of nasty demons in them. Yeah, I'm telling you, people don't know how to handle fame and fortune. It's like an open sesame. Like, okay, here's my chance to do anything, because that will make me immune from, the law will be protected, my money will protect me, so I could do anything under the sun and I'll get away with it. Don't work that way. Don't work that way at all, Imagine at that age, you're young and Diddy takes a liking to you and takes you under his wing and, wants you to, you see it as a way to, get your music and elevate yourself and further your career. And next thing you know, you doing engaging in all sorts of things because you want to be successful, and it's rough in the streets. It's just some men are, imagine being in New York and you hear your daughter was raped in Grenada by 3 young men, and the way I felt, Aruna, I've had for these women. Some men are perverted, especially when they have money. A lot of perversion exists among those folks. They say his name was calling in all sorts of shady things. 50 alluded to him also being gay. 50 says anything about anybody, he's not afraid. No, for real, there are a lot of perversions that they indulge in. It's like the very, very dark side. She knows a lot. Brandon says it can't give her back her life, but she can sure protect herself from future goons. Exactly. Protect herself and her children, so they never have to go down that road as well. So, boy, the Tyler Perry documentary is really touching. Which documentary is that, Terry? It's a Tyler Perry documentary. I'm not sure. What documentary is that? I'll look for it though. Anyways, enough of Diddy and whatever he's got going on. I hope he'll take this as a learning as a lesson and take some time to Maxine. Okay, I'll look at it. The one about his life? Alright, I'll check it out. Yeah, so hope you take this as a learning, as a lesson and try to fix up himself before it's too late. Because like I said, all it takes is one person saying something and before you know it, the floodgates will start opening. And trust and believe he wouldn't want that to happen. So he better start making his wrongs right with people. Because like I said, all it takes is one person. Before you know it, there we go. Anyways, I think that's all the time I have with you guys today. We will be back tomorrow, God's will, to pick up where we left off. Until then, thank you so much for Prime Video. I'll check it out. I'll thank you so much for indulging me, and for those of you who joined in the conversation, thank you so very much. You said the Me Too movement started in Hollywood, now it reached to hip hop. Yep. Everybody's gonna get a touch of it. Anyways, guys, have a great rest of Tuesday. Kizzy and Jackie and Jello and everybody celebrating. Do enjoy the rest of your day. And oh girl. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place.